Hey everyone, Mayor Justin Townlow here. Welcome to our latest episode of Common Ground. So today we're going to be talking about water conservation, early childhood education, and yard waste. Let's get started.
Hello, I'm Dave Kewen, the Waste Management Supervisor with the City of Cornwall. Today we're standing in front of our leaf and yard waste compost pile at the City of Cornwall's landfill site. The material behind me here is picked up at the curb at your place, which contains your grass clippings, your leaves, your yard waste, Halloween pumpkins, and anything else from your garden that you would generate during your regular gardening season. Coming soon in 2025, the City of Cornwall will be implementing a full-scale kitchen organics program where we'll be collecting your food scraps and kitchen waste at the curb directly in your neighborhood. Before the City of Cornwall rolls out our organics and food waste collection program, there's still quite a bit of work that needs to be done. First, we have to build a organics capital management reserve, which we'll use to purchase and provide bins to all of our residents. And then we also have to investigate possible funding initiatives with the provincial and federal governments that will allow us to fund this project to its full potential. To help steer the City of Cornwall in the best direction, we're currently undertaking the Biosolids, Organics and Septage Master Plan, or which we've affectionately deemed the BOSM. The BOSMP will ultimately tell the city and identify methods of processing on what works best for our organic waste, and it'll tell us where to process it, what method, and ultimately it'll iron out all of the details so the program that we offer to City of Cornwall residents is the best that it can be. So why does this matter? Organic and kitchen food waste make up about 30 to 40% of the residential waste stream, and we view that as a valuable resource. We'd like to keep it out of the landfill site, which is about 7,500 tons, use it for other purposes to be a more sustainable community. This will help the City of Cornwall be a part of a global movement that will further align our goals with the United Nations sustainability goals, and it'll also help us comply with the Province of Ontario's food and organic waste framework, which will ultimately ban food and organic waste from landfills.
Hi, I'm Natasha Bazega, the City of Cornwall's Water Conservation Coordinator, and today we're going to be talking about the city's free home water use audits. An auditor from the St. Lawrence River Institute will walk with you through your home and look at all water-using fixtures. They'll help you look and listen for leaks and identify opportunities to use less water at each fixture. In the kitchen, the auditor might look at your refrigerator, your dishwasher, or your kitchen faucet. They'll also look around all fixtures at the plumbing and determine if there are any leaks or water damage. Over half of indoor water consumption occurs right here in the bathroom, and the biggest offender is your toilet. Many older toilets are less efficient than modern toilets. Older toilets will use up to 20 liters of water per flush, where today most toilets only use 4.8. Toilets can also be big water wasters because they're prone to silent leaks. An easy way to test for this is to add some food coloring to the tank of your toilet and wait to see if it changes the color of water in your bowl. Your auditor will also inspect any visible plumbing for leaks. If you're interested in one of our free home water use audits, visit cornwall.ca/water-audit.
Hi there, my name is Patrick Carrière. I'm the supervisor for the City of Cornwall wastewater treatment plant. You might know how the city treats its clean drinking water, but do you know what happens to that same water after you take a shower, flush the toilet, or empty your sink? Well, let's find out, shall we? The Cornwall wastewater treatment plant was originally built in 1968 and has undergone several large expansions. Every day, we see about 43,000 cubic meters of sewage come through the facility. It all starts here. Sewage brought to the pumping station with the use of gravity, where it passes through a mechanical screen. It's then pumped through a force main into the fine screen and degrit building. Sewage goes through a series of physical, chemical, and biological processes. Each steps include taking or removing solids from the liquid. As we go through each process, we get clearer and clearer water. Lastly, the effluent from the biological aerated filters is disinfected by radiation using ultraviolet lights, then discharged back into the St. Lawrence River. So, where do all these solids end up? They don't just disappear. They are pumped into two digesters where organic matter is decomposed and methane is generated. This same methane is used as fuel for building heat. The decomposed organic matter is later removed, dewatered, and sent to the landfill.
Early childhood educators play such an important role when it comes to youth in our community. We had the opportunity to sit down with a number of local ECEs to discuss their experiences and their jobs. Stay tuned.
Every day, early childhood educators provide children across our city with safe, responsive, and caring interactions that help build a strong foundation for their development and well-being. I'm Christine, Deputy Administrator for Children's Services with the City of Cornwall. We all know that safe and high-quality childcare is important, but did you know that 90% of the adult brain development occurs between birth and the age of 5? That's why we, as the Service Manager for Childcare and Early Years Services throughout Cornwall and SDNG, support our local operators to make sure your child has the right start in life that he or she needs to succeed. When you sign your child up in a local licensed childcare program or early on center, you can be sure that he or she will be provided with an inclusive learning environment. The early childhood educators leading these programs have specialized knowledge in early childhood development and are professionals in play. Early childhood educators and all childcare workers are essential in keeping these programs running. Did you know that there are currently over 100 available jobs in childcare throughout Cornwall and SDNG? If you or someone you know has ever wondered if early childhood education is the right career choice, then now is your chance. A career in early childhood education is both rewarding and fun. But don't take my word for it.
My name is Naomi Goddard and I work at Young Achievers Daycare at St. Anne's.
My name is Carly Gilchrist and I work at Happy Face Nursery School in Morrisburg.
Je suis Ashley Caesar, je travaille au Centre Oniva, francophone de SDG ici à Cornwall.
I chose a career in childcare because I wanted to make a difference in the lives of children.
J'aime travailler à un Centre Oniva à cause qu'il y a toujours de différents enfants, familles qui rentrent dans le centre, puis je trouve que on peut vraiment bâtir des relations positives.
My process to become an ECE was quite easy. I enrolled in a 4-year part-time online program at St. Lawrence College. I was able to continue working.
The advice I would give to anyone considering early childhood education as a career is to make connections with your families, their parents, the children, and your colleagues at work. Also take the time throughout the day to enjoy the little moments with your children. It'll make it 100 times better.
Je dirais à n'importe qui rentre dans le domaine que tu peux travailler dans une garderie, tu peux travailler dans un centre Oniva, tu peux travailler pour la ville. Il y a beaucoup de différents emplois que vous pouvez faire dans ce domaine ici.
Some advice I would give to anyone thinking of becoming an ECE would be to laugh often, enjoy every little moment, and enjoy the relationships with the families and the children.
Early childhood educators, shaping the minds of tomorrow.
We've all been there. You're cleaning out your house and you come across an item that makes you scratch your head. And no, I'm not talking about the gift your grandmother got you 10 years ago that's collecting dust. I'm talking about things like batteries. What do you do with old batteries? Do you simply throw them out in the trash? The answer is no. What you can do, however, is bring them to the Cornwall landfill at the Hazardous Waste Depot. And what about these old paint cans? Or this fluorescent light bulb? Well, these two can go to the Waste Hazardous Depot at the landfill. And what if you're stuck with a tire? They're big, they're dirty, they won't fit in your trash can, and they won't be picked up on your weekly collection. You can, of course, dispose of it for free at the Cornwall landfill. Fun fact, the tires that are brought to the landfill are actually recycled and made into rubber mats for playgrounds across the province. You see, keeping your home, your garage, or your yard clean is a lot easier than you might think. Visit cornwall.ca/other waste to find all the sorts of waste that are accepted at the Cornwall landfill.
So that concludes this episode of Common Ground. We hope you learned something new, and if you did, be sure to comment below and share with your friends and family. We'll see you next time.